What happens when one of the most beloved actors in cinema history, the man who made us believe in dinosaurs, who taught us that life finds a way, takes his final bow? On the 12th of July 2026, the world lost a true legend. Sam Neill, the iconic New Zealand actor best known for his role as Dr. Alan Grant in the Jurassic Park franchise, has died at the age of 79. His family released a statement confirming his passing, saying, "It is with profound sadness that we announce the passing of Sir Sam Neill. He passed away peacefully at his home in New Zealand, surrounded by his family and loved ones." Just 3 years ago, Sam Neill had revealed a devastating health battle. In March 2023, he disclosed that he had been diagnosed with stage 3 blood cancer, specifically angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma, and was undergoing chemotherapy for the rest of his life. But he refused to give up. He wrote a memoir, finished a film, and kept living. He said, "I'm not afraid of dying, but it would annoy me, because there's so much I still want to do." Stay with us as we explore the extraordinary life, enduring legacy, and final journey of Sir Sam Neill. Who was Sam Neill? Sir Sam Neill was born on the 14th of September 1947 in Omagh, County Tyrone, Northern Ireland. But he was raised in New Zealand, where his family moved when he was just a child. He grew up on a farm in the South Island, surrounded by sheep, horses, and the rugged New Zealand landscape that would later serve as the backdrop for some of his most famous films. He attended the University of Canterbury, where he studied English literature and began acting in student productions. He joined the New Zealand Players Theatre Company and honed his craft on stage. His film career began in the 1970s, but it was in the 1980s that he truly emerged as a force in cinema. His breakthrough role came in 1979 with the film My Brilliant Career. Then came the 1981 film Possession, which showcased his range, but he was about to become a household name, the role that changed everything. In 1993, Sam Neill's career reached its peak. He was cast as Dr. Alan Grant in Steven Spielberg's blockbuster Jurassic Park. The film was a global phenomenon. It changed cinema forever, introducing groundbreaking CGI, animatronics, and a story that captured the world's imagination. Sam Neill's performance as the skeptical but ultimately awestruck paleontologist became iconic. His delivery of lines like, "They do move in herds" and "clever girl" are etched into pop culture history. He said of his experience, "It was an amazing experience. Spielberg is a genius. He just knows what works." He reprised the role in Jurassic Park 3, 2001, and returned for Jurassic World Dominion, 2022, spanning 3 decades of the franchise. But Jurassic Park was just one chapter, a diverse career beyond dinosaurs. Sam Neill was far from a one-hit wonder. In 1989, he starred opposite Nicole Kidman in the psychological thriller Dead Calm, a tense, gripping film that showcased his ability to play complex, dark characters. In 1993, the same year as Jurassic Park, he starred in Jane Campion's The Piano, a film that won the Palme d'Or at Cannes and earned 3 Academy Awards. In 1997, he played the lead in Paul W.S. Anderson's sci-fi horror Event Horizon, a cult classic that has since been re-evaluated as one of the most disturbing films of its era. He appeared in The Hunt for the Wilder People, 2016, directed by Taika Waititi, a heartfelt comedy that reminded audiences of his warmth and humor. On television, he played the villain in Peaky Blinders and appeared in The Tudors. He also had roles in The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, voicing the King of the Dead, and in The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, The Witch, and the Wardrobe. His range was extraordinary. He could be terrifying, tender, funny, or heroic. The cancer diagnosis. In March 2023, Sam Neill revealed a devastating health battle. He disclosed that he had been diagnosed with stage 3 blood cancer, specifically angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma. He had been undergoing chemotherapy for the rest of his life. He said, "I'm not afraid of dying, but it would annoy me, because there's so much I still want to do." He wrote a memoir titled, "Did I Ever Tell You This?" to keep his mind occupied. He said, "I found it a really good way of keeping my brain active and fighting off the blues." In 2024, he announced that he had entered remission after intensive treatment. He told The Guardian, "I'm happy to say that I'm in remission. It's a great relief." But his health remained fragile. The cancer had returned in early 2026 and his condition worsened. He continued working, even as his health declined. He completed filming on the 12th, just months before his death. Cause of death. On the 12th of July 2026, Sam Neill passed away peacefully at his home in New Zealand. He was 79 years old. His cause of death was complications from his long battle with blood cancer. His family released a statement. "It is with profound sadness that we announce the passing of Sir Sam Neill. He passed away peacefully at his home in New Zealand, surrounded by his family and loved ones. He was a beloved husband, father, grandfather, and one of New Zealand's greatest actors. He had been undergoing treatment for his cancer since his diagnosis in 2023, but his health had declined significantly in his final months. Just days before his death, he had been editing his upcoming documentary on the extinction of moa, a passion project about the giant extinct birds of New Zealand. He continued working until the very end. Wife and family. Sam Neill was married twice. His first marriage was to actress Lisa Harrow in 1980. They had one son, Tim Neill, born in 1981. The couple divorced in 1989. He later married Noriko Watanabe, a Japanese-born actress and producer, in 1992. Their daughter, Elena Neill, was born in 1995. The couple divorced in 2017. Sam was also the father of Maiko Neill, his adopted daughter from Noriko's previous relationship. He was a devoted father and grandfather. He often spoke about his love for his children and grandchildren, saying they gave him purpose and joy. He lived on a farm in New Zealand's South Island, where he raised sheep, cattle, and horses. He described it as his sanctuary, a place to escape the madness of Hollywood. As one of New Zealand's most accomplished actors, he was knighted in 2022 for his services to film and television, net worth, and legacy. So how much was Sam Neill worth? At the time of his death, Sam Neill's estimated net worth was $15 million. His wealth came from his role in the Jurassic Park franchise, which paid a reported $10 million for his return in Jurassic World Dominion, his extensive filmography, spanning more than 100 films and TV shows, his work as a producer and director, his memoir royalties, his New Zealand farm, valued at several $1 million. He had a net worth estimated at $15 million, a sum built over a 50-year career. But Sam Neill's legacy isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in the films he left behind, the characters he brought to life, and the audiences he inspired. The world reacts. When news of Sam Neill's death broke, tributes poured in from around the world. Steven Spielberg said, "Sam was one of the most generous and talented actors I've ever worked with. He brought Dr. Alan Grant to life and made us believe in the impossible." Taika Waititi wrote, "He was a legend, a friend, and one of the funniest men I've ever met. New Zealand has lost a true treasure." Jeff Goldblum, his Jurassic Park co-star, said, "He was a dear friend and a brilliant actor. He will be deeply missed." Laura Dern wrote, "Sam was the heart of Jurassic Park. His warmth, intelligence, and humor made every moment on set unforgettable." New Zealand's Prime Minister issued a statement, "Sir Sam Neill was one of our greatest actors. He made New Zealand proud. Our thoughts are with his family." Fans around the world also paid tribute. One wrote, "No one will ever deliver a line like Sam Neill, clever girl." Another said, "He made me believe in dinosaurs." His final projects, working until the end. Even as he battled cancer, Sam Neill never stopped working. His final film was The 12, a television drama in which he starred alongside his daughter, Maiko Neill. He completed filming just months before his death. His last film to be released was A Sunburnt Christmas, playing Santa in an Australian comedy, and a cameo in the horror film Savage. He also completed The Lost Boys, a documentary he directed about the extinction of the moa in New Zealand, which is expected to be released posthumously. He spent his final years balancing his Hollywood career, his farm, and his health, and was always said to be a dedicated family man who cherished his children and grandchildren. Legacy, life finds a way. Sam Neill died on the 12th of July 2026. He was 79 years old. He died after a long battle with blood cancer, the cancer he had been fighting since 2023. But his legacy is not defined by his death. He was a boy from Northern Ireland who became one of New Zealand's most celebrated actors. He made us believe in dinosaurs, feel the pain of a broken heart, and laugh at the absurdity of life. He was a devoted father, a loving grandfather, and a man who never stopped working, even when his body was failing. He once said, "I'm not afraid of dying, but it would annoy me, because there's so much I still want to do." And he did it. He kept working, kept living, kept giving. Sam Neill may have left this world, but his films will live forever. Rest in peace, Sir Sam Neill. Life finds a way. If this tribute touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite Sam Neill memory in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.